Hi, my name is Laura Kirshner, and I work for the Army Resilience Directorate. Today I want to talk to you about a skill that can help us all be more resilient during these difficult times. The skill is called Put It in Perspective, and it's meant to be used in a specific moment in time, when we are catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is just a fancy word for worrying, or ruminating on worst-case outcomes, or just feeling high levels of anxiety because you're stuck on a certain thought. So, first of all, I want to normalize this. It's very common when the situation is unclear, when something that we care about is on the line. It's very normal for our brains to be attracted to this worst-case thinking style. And in this moment, it might feel like we have no control over the worrying that we're experiencing. So maybe your gym routine has been interrupted and your gym is now closed, you can't go work out, and you're worrying about how you're going to prepare for the ACFT without the proper resources. Or maybe a spouse or a loved one has lost their job temporarily, and now you're worrying about how you're going to pay the bills with one income. Or maybe your mission has continued and you're in the field and you're worrying about how your family or loved ones are doing back home. Or what if you're in the middle of a PCS and your household goods have shipped and you have not? And now you're worrying about how you're going to make it work without a car or any furniture in your house. So the first thing is to try and notice that your mind is going into this worst case thinking mode. And in that moment, it's very helpful for some people to capture their thoughts on paper or talk them out with someone and get them out of your head. Once you've exhausted what some of those worst case thoughts sound like, the next step is where you can really utilize positive emotions for the benefits that we know that they create. So the research is done by Barb Fredrickson, and you can look up the broaden and build theory of positive emotions. Positive emotions do two things for us in this moment that we're feeling worried. First, positive emotions help us feel more calm. They help bring our bodies back to baseline. The second thing that positive emotions do for us is they help us think more creatively. So, in a situation where we're experiencing anxiety, where we're worrying about something, we're purposefully using positive emotions to help us feel more calm and think more clearly. So, any positive emotion will work and you'll get these benefits. It could be joy or humor or love or gratitude or confidence. So figure out what strategy might work for you in this moment. When you notice that you're worrying, purposefully generate positive emotions. Maybe you watch funny dog videos on Instagram. Maybe you call a loved one to speak to them briefly. Maybe you play some video games. Whatever works for you to get that jolt of positive emotion. Once you experience it and you start to feel more calm and you start to think more clearly, now we can actually deal with whatever was causing us concern in the first place. So if you were worrying about the ACFT, now that you're feeling more calm and thinking more clearly, figure out what that training plan might look like for your at-home workouts. You might even find that after experiencing positive emotion, you're able to come up with a more creative way to train. Or maybe start thinking about how you can plan financially on one income. Maybe you're able to think more clearly and effectively about strategies to cut down on spending or budget more effectively. It's really important not to skip right from that feeling of worry to planning. And the reason being is if our brains are stuck on worst case outcomes, if we're experiencing tunnel vision from those feelings of anxiety, our plan is not going to be as good as it could have been. We might even end up wasting time planning for worst case scenarios that aren't likely to happen. So, with this skill, the first part is just noticing when your brain is going into catastrophic thought, and then purposefully generating positive emotions in that moment to help us be able to more effectively deal with the stressor. Or maybe, after experiencing positive emotions, it just allows you to change the channel on your thinking and get back to the work that you were supposed to be doing in the first place. So feel free to look for more videos coming from the Army Resilience Directorate every week as we help you learn skills to help you get through these difficult times. For now, feel free to visit us on social media. You can visit us on Facebook or Twitter, /Army Resilience. Have a great day.